Hi, it's Linda Fox. I'm Senior Reporter with Phocuswire, and I'm with Paolo Medeghini. He is CEO of Group Reservation System. Thanks for joining us, Paolo.
Thank you.
So, Group Reservation kind of says what it does in the name, doesn't it? It's group reservations for hotels, it's availability and rates, distribution.
Yeah.
So, just tell us about, the group travel industry coming back post-pandemic. What are you seeing?
Yeah. So, as you know, the COVID has a big impact on the market, on the groups market. For 2 years, no groups coming. We work in Italy. We started activities in Italy, so there's a huge impact. And now the trend is a good return of the groups in terms of new groups, domestic market, from the incoming market. But coronavirus changed as a long-term perspective the way groups are booked and organized. Two main trends: smaller groups and booking very close to the departure.
Yeah,
Yes,
booking windows have really shortened.
really shortened. And this is a huge impact for the hotelier point of view in terms of organizing and managing the groups. It's a good impact, new way to organize it.
And would you say it's more kind of the business travel groups that are coming back, the kind of MICE, meetings and incentive groups, or would you say it's more the leisure groups that are coming back?
We have a specific focus on leisure groups travel market because I think it's very different. Two different markets with different customers and different needs. If you think about the meetings and events, you think about corporate travel organizing with a conventional 100 salespeople. The leisure market, there's two operators organizing a trip across Europe for 40, 100 or 30 students. So very different needs and different markets.
Yeah. Okay. So you're focusing on leisure. That's great. So just tell us briefly, if you could, what is it that your technology does?
Okay. Our technology is a software as a service solution that connects hotels and travel providers, distributing in real time inventory, availability, and rates for groups. It's based on three key points. The first, API connectivity. So our system, Group Reservation System, takes the availability data from the PMS, channel manager or CRS of the hotel. Then a data management system, imagine a channel manager for groups, so where hoteliers can combine the availability data with all the parameters typical of a group travel market. So the negotiated rates, block rooms, and release and board. So they have a complete control of a fully automated system. And then a marketplace where tour operators could search by location, type of groups, number of people, see the list of all the hotels available, and finally have online reservation for groups. Because the problem is that now, until our solution, the market was only a request. So if you're a tour operator and want to book room for groups, you need to send an email to the property.
I was going to say, a lot more back and forth.
Yes, very long. And I think we need to change this situation. Hoteliers need to change the request coming from the market.
Okay, so do you think they appreciate that they need this sort of technology? Is there an appetite there to invest in this sort of technology?
Yes. At the beginning, not. Because when we started at the end of 2019, the answer of the hotelier was yes, it would be.
It would be nice,
but we have our booking department managing all the requests. So yes, but we don't need it. It's not our priority. But today, as you know, both tour operators and hotels have a big problems. They do not have enough employees. So they need to automate
as much as possible.
So the group's travel management is very time consuming. So they need a technology to manage it, I'm sure of it.
Okay, good. So do you also think that hotels, do they want to target this leisure group market? Is it of interest to them? Is it lucrative for them?
Yes, is it lucrative? And they need to manage it in a more flexible way. So not as pre-COVID with standard contract with tour operator, fixed price, allotment, block room, but to start to manage the groups as a sum of individuals, so with flexibility in terms of prices, not contracts so straight, but different type of contract with the tour operators. So it's very important for them, but they need to change the way groups are booked and managed from the hotel's point of view, and also from the tour operator's point of view.
Yeah, yeah. And how, what's your sense for, what it's like out there? What are they saying to you when you talk to hotels about the recovery generally? What's the feeling out there?
The feeling is very good at the moment, and it's a time during that we're really thinking about how to change the organization of a hotel. So the automatization of the process is not only related with group, but only with different tasks: online check-in, online management, ancillaries. It's very interesting to work with hotels in this period, because there's so attention, and so there's need to change the situation.
Yeah, it's like the attitude is flipped, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So do you think there's an opportunity to take your technology and apply it to different sectors of the industry, say flights? Because that's always been a big issue.
Yes, because the same problem.
Yeah.
It's in hospitality, but in flight. But if you think also in ticketing, in touring activities,
Right.
if you want to book a flight for 40 people, you need to send an email.
Yeah.
If you want to book a group for the Vatican Museum, you need to send an email.
Yeah.
So it's the same problem for all the different part of a travel.
Yeah.
We are now focusing on hospitality,
Hotels, yeah.
but if maybe someone else, some startup would focus on the other.
Yeah, so
vertical,
there
it
is
would be-
a potential crossover
Yes,
there.
yes.
Yeah. So I've just noticed that a potential rival of yours got quite a lot of funding recently. Do you think that there's there's opportunity to go and get funding? Is that something you're looking for? To go and get investment?
Okay, yes, we are looking for
You are.
for it. We are at the beginning of the validation. We ended the validation. We need to scale up our solution into the market, and we need to find investor that could help us to scale the solution. At the same time, I think the partnership with tour operators and hotels is a key point, because we need them to understand how to improve our solution and to use it not only in a single country as Italy, but at European level for sure.
Okay, well, just in one or two sentences as we finish up here, just tell me why a hotel should take a bet on your technology as opposed to someone else's.
Okay, because we developed our technology with having in mind the needs of the hotels and the tour operators. We experienced the pain as tour operators, because I founded an online travel agency 4 years ago, specialized in group trips.
Okay.
So I know exactly
From the other side.
From the other side, and we started a continuous dialogue with 85 hotels in Italy. For 2 years, almost daily, we talked with hotels to understand how our technologies could help them. So it's a sort of technology and a long validation with their needs in mind.
Great. Thank you, Paolo.
Thank you
Thanks
very
for your
much.
time.
Thank you.